ਸਭ ਤੇ ਵੱਡਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ, ਜਿਨ ਕਲ ਰਾਖੀ ਮੇਰੀ। ਸਭ ਤੇ ਵੱਡਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ, ਜਿਨ ਕਲ ਰਾਖੀ ਮੇਰੀ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਮਹਿਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਰੇ ਜਨ ਉਥਾਰੇ ਦੱਬਿਓ, ਸੁਤਿਆਂ ਗਈ ਵਿਹਾਏ। ਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਗਿਓ, ਅੰਤਰ ਨਾ ਉਪਜਿਓ ਚਾਓ। ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਜਲੋਂ ਗੁਣ ਬਾਹਰਾ, ਜੋ ਗੁਰ ਕਾਰ ਨ ਕਮਾਏ। ਜਗਤ ਜਲੰਦਾ ਡਿਠ ਮੈਂ, ਹੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਦੂਜੈ ਭਾਏ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ ਉਭਰੇ, ਸੱਚ ਮਨ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਧਿਆਏ। ਮਹਿਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਸ਼ਬਦ ਰਤੇ ਹੋਮੈ ਗਈ, ਸ਼ੋਭਾਵੰਤੀ ਨਾਰ। ਪਿਰ ਕੈ ਭਾਣੈ ਸਦਾ ਚਲੈ, ਤਾਂ ਬਣਿਆ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰ। ਸੇਜ ਸੁਹਾਵੀ ਸਦਾ ਪਿਰ ਰਾਵੈ, ਹਰ ਵਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਨਾਰ। ਨਾ ਹਰ ਮਰੈ ਨਾ ਕਦੇ ਦੁਖ ਲਾਗੈ, ਸਦਾ ਸੁਹਾਗਨ ਨਾਰ। ਨਾਨਕ ਹਰ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਲ ਲਈ, ਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਹੇਤ ਪਿਆਰ। ਪੌੜੀ ਜਿਨਾ ਗੁਰ ਗੋਪਿਆ ਆਪਣਾ, ਤੇ ਨਰ ਬੁਰਿਆਰੀ। ਹਰ ਜਿਉ ਤਿਨ ਕਾ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਨਾ ਕਰਹੁ, ਪਾਪ ਸੱਟ ਹਤਿਆਰੀ। ਓਏ ਘਰ ਘਰ ਫਿਰੈ ਕਸੁਧ ਮਨ, ਜਿਉ ਧਰ ਕਟ ਨਾਰੀ। ਵੱਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਮਿਲੇ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਵਾਰੀ। ਹਰ ਮੇਲੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਦਇਆ ਕਰ, ਗੁਰ ਕੋ ਬਲਿਹਾਰੀ। ਹਰ ਮੇਲੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਦਇਆ ਕਰ, ਗੁਰ ਕੋ ਬਲਿਹਾਰੀ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਨਵਾਜੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀਓ, ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾਲ ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਖਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਫਤਿਹ ਦੀ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਣੀ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮਾ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲੇ ਸੱਚਖੰਡ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੋਇਆ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦਾ ਉਚਾਰਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਤੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮਾ, ਜੋ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਅੰਗ 651 ਦੇ ਸੁਭਾਇਮਾਨ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਜੀਵਨ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਸੰਬੋਧਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਦੇ ਸਮਾਨ ਹੈ। ਸੁਪਨਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬੜਾ ਭਿਆਨਕ। ਸਾਰੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵ ਹੇਠ ਦਬੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ। ਰੇ ਜਨ ਉਥਾਰੇ ਦੱਬੇ ਹੋ, ਤੇ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੀ ਰਾਤ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਹਰ ਪਲ ਹਰ ਛਿਨ ਬੀਤਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਗਿਓ, ਅੰਤਰ ਨਾ ਉਪਜਿਓ ਚਾਓ। ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸਰੀਰ ਜਲ ਜਾਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ, ਤੇ ਨਾ ਹੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੱਬੀ ਗੁਣ ਹਨ, ਆਤਮਕ ਗੁਣ ਹਨ, ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੇ। ਆਤਮਕ ਗੁਣ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕੀਤੇ ਬਗੈਰ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਮੇਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਦਇਆ, ਸਤ, ਸੰਤੋਖ, ਧਰਮ ਤੇ ਗਿਆਨ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਮਿਲਾਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ। क्योंकि जे गुण होवन गंठड़िए मिलेगा सोई। सो ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਪ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮੇ ਦੀ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਰਹੋ। ਕੁਝ ਸਮਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਉਪਰੰਤ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। Today's Hukamnama is blessing from Sachkhand Sri Harmandir Sahib. Early hours of the morning, Hukamnama was delivered from Sachkhand Sri Harmandir Sahib. Today's Hukamnama is composition of Tan Tan Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj has given us the instructions to sing the Hukamnama in Rag Sorat that creates the light and cheerful mood for us to focus. That's the purpose of the Rag, purpose of the musical tune. Hukamnama is placed in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj on Ang 651. In today's Hukamnama, Guru Maharaj has made it very clear that we need to have Guru's wisdom to make our life fruitful. It seems like whomsoever you talk to in this world has their own problem. That is why Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj has proclaimed, when I look at the world, everyone looks miserable, suffering from some pain, some mental anxiety. Nanak Dukhiya, Sab Sansar. Sab Sansar, the whole world is suffering from worries, the physical illnesses. The human life has been described as night time, where everyone is asleep. And in the night time, you get nightmares sometimes. And nightmares are so frightening. It feels like there's so much pressure on your mind. You are unable to sleep sometime, and you wake up in the middle of the night sometime, as if something really, really bad is happening. But exactly the same way, this whole life is acknowledged as a dream. And in the dream, people are having very bad and vicious dreams, which are called nightmares. So Guru Maharaj describes that state of mind. Re jan uthare dabyo sutya gai vihai. Jan means humble devotees of the God. Uthare means lot of load and weight. Dabyo means to be buried. Sutya means whilst asleep. Gai vihai means life is passing away. So this life is passing away in sleep, where one is under so much pressure that life has become really, really tiresome. A lot of people, even tragedy is that a lot of people who have so much wealth, so much popularity, so much fame in the world, they have committed suicide. They didn't think it was worth living this life anymore. They felt miserable, neglected. They developed mental health issues. The celebrities, they have committed suicides. Even the people in sports, they are suffering from mental health issues, whereby sports is supposed to relax you. Football and other games, they're supposed to relax you. But people have become very, very worried and made themselves ill. which proves the point that fame and wealth doesn't help you to be happier in your life. When it comes to picking a partner in your life, the life partner, you always choose person who has a lot of money. And people who are very famous, they have more candidates lined up for them. But people who marry them, they regret afterwards because wealth and fame can make one very proud and indisciplined, where one loses the self-control. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj has made it very clear in the Bani. Tan joban आँख की छाया बिरद भय दिन पुण्या. When person is young, when person has a lot of wealth, people feel secure. But that security basically brings misery. People become self-complacent that we are okay, we have a lot of wealth, we are young still, no worries. But time catches up with them. They become almost like incapable of doing things which they were able to do when they were young, because life goes so quick. It's crazy that in youth, like when someone is like 30, 35, that is the peak of human life. When one is very powerful, the brain is working, the body parts are working. But as one gets older, goes past maybe 40, 45, there's a decline. And that is when one starts thinking, what is this life about? I've seen everything. What else? But Sal Sangat Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj in today's Hukamnama reminds us there is so much excitement when you find yourself. And I've come across this phrase a lot on the television. There are a lot of mental health programs. In those programs, in those debates, they talk about find out who you are. And a lot of people, they have given up their profession to find themselves. It means they are lost. They are lost in their lives. And that is exactly what Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is asking us to do. Man tu jot swaroop hai, apna mool pashan. Recognize who you are. You are embodiment of light. Embodiment of light of God. God is abiding within yourself. God is the source of joy, prosperity, and the happiness. You are missing out. Man harji tere naal hai, gurmati rang maan. So it's so clear message. So exactly in the same manner, on the same lines, Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj has revealed, Gur ka shabad sun na jagyo, antar na upjyo chao. So let's reverse it. Until you listen to Guru's teaching, study Guru Granth Sahib's Bani. Guru Granth Sahib translation is available on the internet in various languages. If you type in Google Guru Granth Sahib translation, you will find all the translations. Study them. The essence of Guru Granth Sahib's Bani, the sermons, is how to find yourself. Self-realization. So Guru Amardas Ji Maharaj is inspiring us today. Study Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. If you haven't done so in your life, pick up one verse You can download the app on your mobile phone. Study and contemplate one sermon every day. It will take you maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, but it will be time worth spending. So study Guru's Bani so that your mind can be awakened. Mind is asleep under the influence of material pursuits. Materialistic players are like intoxicant, or we can call them addiction. People are addicted to looking at the phone every second. Some people are glued to the mobile phones. They don't even pick up their face. They don't know where they're going. Nowadays, you would see people walking in the streets, in the shopping centers, shopping malls, looking at their mobile phones. And there are a lot of people who have met accidents and killed themselves because they are crossing the road whilst they are looking at the mobile phone and they have been knocked down by the vehicle. This is addiction. So mind is intoxicated, mind is asleep. There are a lot of people spend hours and hours talking on their phone. Just imagine how much radiation is going in your ear, in your head. It makes the head like baked. It makes it bakes it. Like you put stuff in the microwave, it heats up. A lot of people indulge themselves in alcohol, tobacco, intoxicants. That too is addiction. Despite the warning from the doctor, they still carry on drinking, using intoxicants, using drugs. So that too is like falling asleep in the intoxication of materialistic players. There are other people, they look around at others' beauty and wealth and get intoxicated, get very attached that I want to get the same house, I want to get the same car. That too is addiction. On the internet, people are spending so much time for online shopping. Basically, you are looking at different things, TVs or mobile phones or clothing, shoes, and then you are tempted to buy. Although you have 5 pairs already, but you want to buy 2 more because they are on sale. So this is addiction, attachment to the material. If you look at the lifestyle of our gurus who were enlightened, their lifestyle was very simple. Simple clothing, simple sandals. In those times, people used to wear sandals with wooden base and spindle in the middle to hold on to, which is called khana. So very simple lifestyle, simple clothes, every day, same color, same style clothes. You don't have to worry about which dress I'm going to wear today. Because if you have all the dresses looking the same, your life will be much easier. So Guru Maharaj is saying, when you listen to Guru's teaching, Guru will inspire you to follow the righteous path, have self-realization, and be enlightened so that you know what this human life is for. You are here to serve God, and you would get so much joy and pleasure in doing service of God. And moreover, you will have the desire to meet God, and that desire will enable you to meet God. Sharir jalon gun bahara, Jo gur kar na kamaye. So those who do not acquire the divine virtues, their body is burned. So these divine virtues are Daya, Dharam, Sat, Santokh, Gyan. Compassion, righteousness, truthfulness, contentment, and divine wisdom. Without these five qualities, Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj is revealing one will not be acceptable to God. In other words, one won't be able to unite with God. Your mindset, your actions should be full of compassion and love. You should be humble. Without the humility, no one can realize God. Guru Maharaj has made it so amazingly simple for us that we ought to live like an ant. Ant can pick up small sugar crystals which are spread in the sand. But people who are arrogant like an elephant, they can't pick up those sugar crystals because when they try to pick up the sugar crystals with their trunk, the sand also goes along with the sugar crystals. They cannot enjoy the sweetness of sugar crystals. All they can feel is sand. So there are so many beautiful examples in Gurbani. Do not get attached to the material. Material is like honey, and a fly sits on the honey and enjoys the sweetness. Idea was to enjoy the sweetness and fly away. But the fly carries on sitting on the top of the honey. As she consumes the honey, its weight gets higher and higher. She gets heavier and heavier and can't fly and just gets stuck in the honey and dies there. Similarly, this materialistic players are like honey. People get so engrossed and immersed in these players, they just die in such thoughts without even desire to realize God, without self-realization. That's the tragedy. So Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj is waking us up today. Without these divine qualities, the body is like ashes. It burns out. Jagat jalanda dit mein hoon main, dujai paye. And Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj says, when I look at the world, it looks to be on fire. People are burning in the fire of pride, greed, attachments. People are burning in the fire of lust, anger. It's crazy. So Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj is looking at the world with the spiritual eyes. Which, when you look at the eyes, with these eyes, you can't see fire. But Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj can see inside everyone, saying everyone is burning. Jagat jalanda dit mein hoon dujai paye. This fire is made up of hoon, the ego, and dujai paye means duality. Under the title duality, all attachments, greed, lust are covered. Nanak gur sharnai ubre, sach man shabad aaye. Sharnai means sanctuary, when you submit to the Guru. So those who submit to Guru, they are liberated from the intoxication and pleasures of materialistic world. Their mind is in tune with love for God. They follow God's path, they become righteous and they become obedient and they enjoy God's presence. महला तीजा, शबद रते होमे गई शोभावंती नार. Those who study Guru's teaching and follow the righteous path, their ego is taken away. They are shobhavanti. They are absolutely beautiful and pure souls. फिर कह भाणे सदा चलै तां बणिया शिंगार. They walk in the will of their husband Lord and they are truly embellished. They are honored. They have the true ornaments of divine qualities: compassion, righteousness, truthfulness, contentment, and the divine wisdom. And these qualities are necessary to become one with God. Farid Sahib has made very clear in the Bani, साजन चले प्यारिया क्यों मेला होई, जे गुण होवन गंठड़िए मेलेगा सोई. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj also reveals the truth. सब गुण तेरे मैं नाही कोय, विन गुण कीते भगत ना होए. So that's the message. Acquire these qualities through God's mercy by practicing Guru's teaching. फिर कह भाणे सदा चले तां बणिया शिंगार, सेज सुहावी सदा पिर रावै, हर वर पाया नार. Then the sage means the bed. Suhavi means beautiful. The bed of your mind will become beautiful, and your husband Lord you can enjoy on that bed of mind, which means you will relish presence of God within yourself and enjoy the divine presence of God. ना हर मरे ना कदे दुख लागे, सदा सुहागन नार. Suhagan means ever married bride, which is rejoicing every moment. Having enjoyed presence of God, you will be married to God. And remember, God is eternal, and the joy you are going to get is also eternal. So live in presence of God. Guru Maharaj has used the metaphor, get married to the husband Lord. You will never regret. Nanak har prabh mel lai gur ka het pyar. Only through God's mercy one unites with God through Guru's wisdom, who love to follow Guru's will. Paudi, Jina gur gopya apna te nar buryari. Gopya means conceal. Those who conceal their Guru, which simply means those who know what to do, but they don't do it. Almost every religion says, love thy neighbors. Love all. But people don't practice that. And this is what is meant by to conceal the knowledge you have. You are not putting your knowledge into practice. So, Jin gur gopya apna te nar buryari. Such people are very bad and they turn evil. They spread hatred in the society. They are envious of other people. They hate other people. Such people are not accepted by God. हर जियो तिनका दर्शन ना करो, पाप सठ हथियारी. Humble saints of the Lord, don't even have meeting with such people. Keep away from such people because people are very sinful and they are like murderers. ओए घर कर फिरे कसुद्ध मन ज्यों तरकट नारी. Materialistic people they shop from one house to the other, which simply means materialistic person can change his or her mind instantly. They are shopping around. When they see some better opportunity, they jump to that opportunity. ਉਹ ਘਰ ਘਰ ਫਿਰੇ ਕਸੁੱਧ ਮਨ, and their mind is kusud, very evil, very selfish, full of ego and full of greed. ਜਿਉਂ ਧਰਕਟ ਨਾਰੀ, as if there is a woman with the nose cut. So can you imagine someone with the half nose missing? Looks very ugly. So Guruma is saying such people who immerse themselves into the materialistic players, they become selfish and they are dishonored by God, as if they are the woman without nose. They look ugly. What bhagi sangat mile gurmukh sawari, with great good fortune one is blessed with the saintly and holy company. Har melo satgur daya kar gur ko balihari. Almighty God, this is my prayer, that bless me with the wisdom of my Guru. I read scripture of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj day in, day out, but I'm not enlightened yet. I need your mercy to implement that knowledge in my life so I can be one with you. So Satsanga Ji, the remaining time will cover the translation in Punjabi. Please stay tuned. So Guru Pyari Satsanga Ji, ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਸਪਸ਼ਟ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਮਨ ਸੁੱਤਾ ਪਿਆ, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਸੁੱਤੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ, ਕੰਨ ਵੀ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਹੋਏ। ਬੜਾ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅੱਖਾਂ ਸੁੱਤੀਆਂ ਪਰਾਇਆ ਧਨ, ਪਰਾਇਆ ਰੂਪ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ। ਕੰਨ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਪਏ ਆ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ। ਨਾਨਕ ਹੰਸਾ ਆਦਮੀ ਬੱਧੇ ਜੰਮਪੁਰ ਜਾਏ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਹੰਸ ਵਰਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਮਿਲਿਆ, ਮਨੁੱਖਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਮਿਲਿਆ, ਉਹ ਬਰਬਾਦ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਸੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੀ ਨੀਂਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋਕੀ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਪਏ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਐਦਾਂ ਜਾਪਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਭਾਰ ਪਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਮਨ ਤੇ, ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਮਨ ਬੇਚੈਨ ਹੈ। ਰੇ ਜਨ ਉਥਾਰੇ ਦੱਬਿਓ ਸੁੱਤਿਆਂ ਗਈ ਵਿਹਾਏ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੀ ਰਾਤ ਹੈ, ਜੀਵਨ ਦਾ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਡਰਾਵਣਾ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਜੀਵਨ ਬੀਤਦਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਗਿਓ, ਅੰਤਰ ਨਾ ਉਪਜਿਓ ਚਾਓ। ਸੋ ਜੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣੋ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਮਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਆਓ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਜਾਗ ਜਾਏ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਪਛਾਣ ਸਕੋ। ਮਨ ਤੂੰ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਣ। ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ? ਅੰਦਰ ਚਾਉ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣ ਦਾ। ਸੁਨ ਸੁਨ ਨਾਮ ਤੁਮਾਰਾ ਪ੍ਰੀਤਮ, ਪ੍ਰਭ ਪੇਖਣ ਕਾ ਚਾਓ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਾਉ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ, ਮਿਲਾਪ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਜਿਨ ਕੋ ਲੱਗੀ ਪਿਆਸ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸੇ ਖਾਏ, ਕੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਇਹੋ ਪੁਨ ਕੁਨ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਕਾ। ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਬੇਨਤੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚਤਾਰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਫਤਿਹ ਦੀ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਣੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਜਲੋਂ ਗੁਣ ਬਾਹਰਾ, ਜੋ ਗੁਰ ਕਾਰ ਨਾ ਕਮਾਏ। ਜਗਤ ਜਲੰਦਾ ਡਿਠ ਮੈਂ, ਹੋਮੈ ਦੂਜੈ ਭਾਏ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ ਉਭਰੇ, ਸੱਚ ਮਨ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਧਿਆਏ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ ਉਭਰੇ, ਸੱਚ ਮਨ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਧਿਆਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।